We're back with stylist Beth Chapman and makeup artist Dee Dee Nickel. Now we're talking about fashion on the red carpet as well as beauty a little more in depth. Now what we saw last night, would you say was kind of what you expected to see?
I did. I think it was a little bit quiet for me. You know, the Oscars are the fashion's biggest night, and it was a little bit quiet for me. You know, the two trends that really emerged last night were the color white. We've sort of seen that consistently through the fashion season. We saw a lot of white and we saw a lot of red last night on the red carpet.
And what about for beauty, Dee Dee?
Well, I was surprised. Usually you see a lot of smoky eyes, and it was the opposite this year. A lot of bold lips, which I loved, and in a variety of colors. It wasn't just the red lip, which is really expected on the red carpet. So almost like the color you have on, pops of color on the lip were huge, and the hair was really effortless. I felt like it was very simple. There wasn't a lot of contrived beauty, if that makes sense.
Very natural, which is a good thing.
Yeah, it is.
Now, it's also wedding week on Mass Appeal, and I think the two kind of go hand in hand. Beth, I'm sure that this is what you're all about, is how the red carpet looks can sometimes translate into bridal.
Absolutely. You know, your wedding day is a time for you to reflect your personal style, and it's your Oscar moment. It's your time to shine and wear something amazing that you've never worn before. And a lot of these trends that we're seeing on the red carpet are really translating into the bridal realm right now.
And tell us about the dresses that we have here.
So this is an amazing gown. Her name is Dory, and she sort of has a cult following. She's a stunning gown from designer Haley Page. This is sort of an example of the trend right now in bridal of non-white wedding dresses. So this color is called Moonstone, and it's created by different layers of tulle all coming together to create this sort of beautiful non-color color. And of course, with the beaded top, it makes it very Oscar-worthy.
It is. Totally. It looks
Isn't
like
it
a princess gown.
It's amazing.
It really is beautiful.
It's amazing.
And then tell me about this gown over here.
So this is a beautiful gown by Thea out of New York, and I want to thank them for dressing all three of us today. Yes. We all feel so glamorous in our Thea gowns. This is just a beautiful beaded gown, sort of very reflective of what Lupita was wearing last night. Absolutely stunning. And what I've paired it with is a beautiful tulle overskirt, and this trend really allows a bride to have one look for the ceremony and another look for the reception. So she can take off this tulle skirt and have a beautiful beaded column to wear and dance the night away in.
How fun. So two different looks all in one. So it's a simple transition, take the skirt right off and you have a whole new dress.
And then she doesn't have to change.
That's really awesome. That's really cool. So it's so fun to see the trends and also to see how it comes from the red carpet into your Oscar moment, which is your wedding day.
Yes.
And speaking of that, let's bring out our model Leanne. We'll have her come right in. And she is actually engaged. Congratulations. Beautiful. So she's in the wedding world, but she's also wearing a stunning gown. Tell us about this.
This is a beaded Thea gown, and this is very reminiscent of what Lupita was wearing last night, this all over beaded dress. You know, we saw a lot of white on the red carpet both last night and through the entire award season, and this elegant beading is just absolutely delicious, and I think translates very well into bridal, but also has a sort of an evening wear look.
Absolutely it does. Now Dee Dee, let's talk about makeup. So you mentioned that pops of color were really big on the red carpet.
Yes.
Now, going from the red carpet to bridal, tell us about her makeup.
Well, when you're wearing white or even like this moonstone or a blush or a really pale color, I think a pop of color on your lips is important. I have a lot of brides that come to me and want sort of a nude lip, but in photos you really almost get lost. So Leanne has on a beautiful pink. It's still subtle, but it really brightens up your face. And in terms of, even if you're not a bride, it's the one thing you can do to wake up your face. That's the one thing we can all do, is put a pop of color on our lips, even if you do nothing else.
And it's a contrast with your smile too.
Yes.
So in pictures you do kind of have that, hopefully you're smiling a lot.
Yes.
So it does contrast, so it's not all blending in together.
Yes, right.
Absolutely.
And it gives your cheeks some rosy color, just automatically just wakes up your face.
So tell us what you did here. I know you did the pink lip, but tell us about her eyes.
So a lot of the eyes yesterday we saw on the red carpet were really warm browns, and by that I mean the browns had a lot of orange or red in them, so they're great on all eye colors. She doesn't even have eyeliner on. You can just put a warm brown on your lid, put a peach on your brow bone, and again it just kind of perks up your face, and it couldn't be easier.
So natural. It's very pretty.
Yeah, and it balances with a bright lip.
Beautiful. This whole look is stunning. So if there's one takeaway we can take for the trends in, I should say, ball gown or wedding, right, whether it be whatever it may be, what would you say that is, Beth?
I think it's really about non-traditional, you know, taking a step outside of the box and wearing something that reflects your personal style and makes you feel glamorous and beautiful on your special day.
Yes, that's what it's about, the way that you feel. Because if you feel good, you're going to look good.
Absolutely.
Thumbs up to that. Leanne, you look stunning. Ladies, oh my goodness.
As do you.
Beautiful. This was so fun. Thanks for giving me a dress to wear at the Thea as well. Thanks, ladies. Happy Oscars. It's always fun to talk about. Coming up today.